Okay, let's do this. Court. Okay, let's talk about traveling with a Nigerian passport or being a citizen of a third world country and having aspirations to travel around the world or pursue opportunities in other lands. And that's exactly what I've been doing the last 8 years. And speaking of the last 8 years, let's fast forward back to the year 2015. And that was when I had the opportunity to go on my first international trip. And this was a trip to South Korea for the World Water Forum as a delegate to the World Youth Parliament for Water, the Nigerian delegate. And I almost missed out on the opportunity that would prove to be the starting point of everything I've gone on to achieve over the last couple of years. And this opportunity would have just flew by me simply because I had a Nigerian passport. And I didn't secure my visa to South Korea until the morning of my flight, even though my flight had been booked, my hotel has been secured, and this was supposed to be a fully sponsored trip. And by some luck, I was able to get a hold of the Interior Ministry of South Korea because this was supposed to be a global event. And fortunately, they reached out to the embassy in Lagos, Nigeria, and I was called on the phone to come pick up my passport. And that was the only reason why I could attend this event in South Korea. And even when I embarked on the plane getting to China, because I had a layover in China, I was pulled aside for several hours, being questioned and being told that my visa was not original, that I had secured my visa through some shady means. And after people came in, a lot of officers came into the room, put my visa and my passport under some high-tech light to examine, to really see if it was actually genuine. And after several hours, I was let go, only a few minutes before boarding had closed, just because I hold a passport from Nigeria. Eventually, I went to the event and everything went well, and the opportunity that I secured from this event, proved on to shape my life in the way that, it is today. And let's fast forward a couple months after that event. I was supposed to attend the high-level political meeting on, on sustainable development in Stockholm, Sweden. And this was supposed to be another fully sponsored trip to Sweden, to Stockholm. I mean, it's Europe. This was supposed to be the highlight of my entire life up until that point. Also representing Nigeria at the World Youth Parliament for Water as a delegate to that event. I applied for my Schengen visa months in advance of that trip, but I didn't get my visa or my passport back, for months. And days before the event, I had to go to the embassy and just, camp there, literally, to get my visa. And my passport came back 2 days before the event, only to open my package to realize that I had been denied a visa to Sweden, when everything I had provided, all of the documents that was requested, I had provided all my booking, hotel bookings, my registration at my university then, my flight accommodation, stipend, everything. I had provided all of the documents that were requested of me, and I was still denied. I wrote an appeal, but I never heard back. The event, skipped me. All of the effort that I've been put in for people like myself just went to waste, simply because I had a Nigerian passport. But I mean, this video is not to complain, just to share my experience and exactly what I'm doing right now. I've been able to, go on to do great things. I moved to the United States, got residence there, and even though I'm not a United States resident, citizen now, I'm just a resident, it's made it easier a little bit to travel around. I'm in Mexico right now. This is one of the few countries that allows US residents to come to the country, and get a visa on arrival. And that's why sometimes when I get a lot of comments of people asking me, are you going here? Are you going there? Are you going to Asia? Are you going to Europe? I don't have a response for that, because maybe I will, maybe I will not, who knows? And that's simply because the stress of having to apply for visa and paying money and losing money when you get denied, it's not something I really want to think about. I can't just pack my bags and go. I can't just, go pursue opportunities in other places. I have to pay for it. I have to literally pay in cash and in mental health problems, just because I hold a passport from Nigeria. And even though that, I know this problem is not gonna go away anytime soon, and a lot of the problems we face as Nigerians or as citizens of third world countries are based on just stereotypes. Just like my friend mentioned in this video, he was denied a visa to Dubai because some Nigerians had been in trouble in Dubai. They had caused some problems. Now, they deny anyone who's between the ages of 20 and 35 visa, going to Dubai. And Dubai, that claims to be the #1 tourist attraction in the whole whole world denying young people from Nigeria visas simply because we are Nigerians. And even though, again, I know this problem is not going away soon, and there's probably nothing I can do from a personal standpoint, but what I can do as someone with a platform is to shed light on these things and talk about it. And hopefully, governments and policymakers can start making decisions based on individual achievements and personal excellence based on stereotypes, and, just lumping up, packing everyone from the same country into the same boat, into the same basket, and labeling them criminals or not worthy enough of coming to their country simply because they hold a passport from that country, and in my case, Nigeria. Hopefully I will have the mental capacity to start applying for visas soon and start going to all of these countries. But if you don't see me travel to a lot of places, know that it's not because I don't want to, but it's simply because I have a passport from a country that is not deemed worthy enough to travel to these places. And until I secure a second citizenship or something gets done, I will travel to the places that I can, or at least the places that deems as worthy of coming to their country. I hope government officials see this video. Share, like, comment, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so. Let's push this video. Let's start talking about these things, about the stereotypes, about the challenges that people have, about the disenfranchisement from global opportunities, so that the people can see this, governments can see this, and decision makers can stop labeling people and stereotyping people and profiling people based on the passport that they hold. I'll see you next time. I'm Daniel. Take care.